Welcome back to the Bang Podcast. Carmela Clutch.
Thank you.
All the way in from LA.
Mm-hmm.
Diego, all from the wings.
Hey, hey.
And our trusty producer, Big Lou.
What up, what up?
I'm Sean Lawless. I think that's my name today. Right?
Last
You
we
forgot.
checked.
Yeah, last time I checked. So we're here today to talk to you, to get to know you on a personal level, get to know, obviously, a little bit about you sexually, and then we're going to have sex with you. All here, right here.
Sounds good.
Right?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's cool to learn about you, but we also want to... the reason why we know you is for fucking and sucking.
Yeah.
So let's watch you do that.
Let's do it.
So you're from LA.
From Miami, but live in LA now. Yeah.
Wait, you left Miami for LA?
Sadly.
Traitor.
LA's awesome.
Walk me through that.
Professionally speaking, it just made more sense. It really did. My look is kind of common out here in Miami. Everyone looks like me. So in LA, my look is a little more exotic. So I went with that. You know, I kind of have a history of marketing and advertising, and I kind of looked at it like, well, if this is a brand that I need to market, how am I going to market it? It just so happens that the brand is myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did you shoot here in Miami before making that observation?
No, actually, this is the very first time I've shot in Miami. It was working with you guys. So thank you.
All right. Happy to have you.
It took a year for me to come and work in Miami.
You've been in the business for a year now?
Yes.
How is it treating you thus far?
I love it. I fall more and more in love with shooting and this whole industry every single day. I would never trade it for anything else.
That's awesome. So you're here to stay.
Yeah.
How many scenes have you done in that 1 year span?
Ooh, content-wise or with companies?
It doesn't matter.
With companies, I'd say less than 2 handfuls. Content-wise, I've done some stuff. I've done some work.
Yeah, we were discussing this on a previous episode that the industry is transitioning in such a way that the content creator ownership portion of the business is transitioning so quickly and so much so that now shooting for a large company like ours, like Bang, is almost now a rarity as opposed to the norm.
Yeah, it's becoming more and more a rarity. It provides a lot of opportunities for people to make their own income and kind of be their own boss. So in a way, it's really exciting. But there's nothing that quite beats the glamour and budget of a large company that can actually afford to do the things that you want to do. So there's no replacing it. I don't think the companies are going anywhere. I
don't think so either. And they give you a chance to gain exposure.
Exactly.
Which
that's the main
can
thing.
only help your brand grow, right?
Of course. And I think that's what a lot of people forget when they want to, I'm going to just join OnlyFans and create my own content and everything. That's wonderful and everything, but no one's going to know who you are unless you work for a company.
Or if you already have 1 million and something,
You're an influencer of some sort beforehand. Then, okay, it's a little different. But if you're just a normal nerd from Kendall, how are you going to get your name out there? So, yeah.
So you're a nerd? Is that why you're wearing comic strips on your...
I thought the dress was really cute. But, yeah, growing up, I was definitely... the nerdy kid. Nobody would ever think that I was dreaming up the fantasies that I was. And I'd sit there in class daydreaming all day, and people would just think, oh, wow, she's probably really into her essay. No. No. I'm thinking about a gangbang right now.
Wait, essay, you like Hispanic guys?
Oh, essay as in
Dad
schoolwork.
joke number 1 brought to you by roadsideXXX.com.
He's already started early.
Or Roadside X.
Or XXX Roadside. You have options there.
Great site.
Yeah. Speaking of nerdy and keeping things, kosher here, you're losing that strap over there. We want to stay safe for work for a little while because we're gonna end up.
Let's cover that
it just kind of decided to fall off on its own.
I like its decision making. I'll give you that, but for the time being, let's keep it safe for work so people can enjoy this. So nerd, huh? What are you more interested in, category wise?
I like to learn. I like fun facts. If someone can teach me something that I'm actually interested in, great. I guess my favorite subjects were English and history and biology. Definitely biology.
Did you learn those subjects at a higher level?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I went to school for marketing and advertising here in Miami. At the Art Institutes, MIU. Nice. Yeah, thank you. Graduated with honors and went out to the world, started working for a couple of companies, some sports organizations in Miami, and realized the 9 to 5 office day-to-day boring BS was terrible. I didn't like it. So I decided that I wanted to do something else. I wanted to help people, make people happy. I went into healthcare and went back to school for pre-med and didn't like it and noticed I had a lot of loans. Wanted to go into the Peace Corps, and when that didn't pan out for me, I had already done like 1 or 2 content scenes, and I already like had the bug. I already was like, this is really cool. I really like this. I like having control over the brand. And I think that was what I was most dissatisfied with while working with some of those sports teams, that, I felt like, well, I can do this myself and I'd do a damn better job.
Yeah. Working for yourself and making the right decisions on your own.
Exactly.
To grow your brand, basically. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So how much growth have you seen in the last year?
Well, I'm here now.
yeah, that's true.
I started with 0 fans on Instagram. I have 40.
What's Zero Fans? Is that that's a new app?
No, it's just like 0 fans. Like I had none. Like nobody knew who I was. Are you joking with me right now?
Dad joke number 2.
I'm coming out the gate quick today. Huh?
Holy shit.
I love it.
2 within 5 minutes.
Unbelievable, this guy.
I have to like watch to see if you're smiling, to see if you're joking.
That's my tell. Yeah.
But no, I love it. I love it. I love the fact that I can wake up every day and just let me ask my boss what she thinks about this. She's cool with it.
I like that.
Like, what does my boss feel like? I feel like my boss really wants me to work at the beach today.
You got a cool boss.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. She thinks so too.
What was the initial spark though? Like, oh, I'm gonna do porn. I want to go do this scene. Like, you'd always wanted to, or?
So actually, I was on my way to the Peace Corps, and I had done all the prep for a full year, and I felt like I was supposed to go to China. And I was like, well, this is one of the prudest countries in the world. I'd rather go do something kind of fun before I do. So I became a PA for a content creator here in Miami, and did that for a couple of months. And that's where I kind of got introduced to the adult industry.
Was he an adult industry content creator?
Yes.
How did you find him?
Instagram.
Really? So you sought him out?
Wow.
Well, yeah, I had watched his stuff, on Pornhub and Xvideos and all these places, and I was like, I don't see anything from him recently. What the hell? How come I'm seeing the same 5 scenes over and over again? So I was like, he's got to be somewhere else. I was like, well, I use Instagram all the time. I looked up his name, and there he was. So messaged him, sent him over a picture of my ID with all the important stuff scratched off, and he's like, I'd love to meet you, because he was actually looking for a personal assistant, and I came through the house and was like, hey, he has a model house, and I helped run that for a little while, and I would help the girls with their shoots and everything, and I thought it was so cool. And a couple of the girls would look at me and be like, you don't shoot? Like,
right.
No, shy. And well, that went away real quick.
Yeah. No, because like you said earlier, you definitely fit the archetype of the Miami, porn star. So
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
I'm sure it would only take a little bit of persuasion.
I've always had a high drive, so it took very little persuasion.
Yeah.
Very, very little persuasion. Once I knew that there were safe ways to go about things, like getting tested and stuff like that, I kind of felt more at ease, and yeah, I just kind of went with it, and it's been so much fun. The industry has given me so much more than any of the opportunities I've been able to afford on my own, with the degree and doing it the kosher way that everyone says.
I share the same sentiments about the industry. Mm-hmm. I have a question though about you coming into the business, and you're saying that it's a safe way to do things. You didn't know that there was stringent and strict testing that the industry had standards for?
I didn't prior to getting into the industry at all. I had no idea that there was terms for people who are outside of the industry, like civilians, and I had no idea that testing you should stay I had no idea what it was that they did. I didn't know all the little hacks that they have. Mm-hmm. And now I'm learning those. I'm like, wow, this is so cool. Like, there's a hack for when a girl has her period. There's a hack when there's a little bit of something for everything.
Have you shot while you've been on your period yet?
Yeah, I have.
You want to share what the hack is?
So, ladies, what you do is you put in a makeup sponge and you just slide it right in. And then if you're, like I am, who, wants to enjoy it too, you're going to go ahead and take one of those little lube tubes and put that.
But you
right
got to
in.
put the big end of the sponge in first.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really? No one's ever told me that.
Yeah.
No one ever told me that side.
The
that part.
obtuse triangle part goes in first.
Because it's
I did
easier
not
to
know.
pull the little end
Yeah.
out.
See, I know the hack for getting it down, though. If it ever gets stuck, since, those of you who are familiar with my content know that I like to get thrown around and slammed. So it gets lost. So when that happens, you just douche and the sponge then fills with water, falls down. You just grab it and pull it out.
Great.
That's it.
Sounds awesome.
Sounds awesome.
I think oh my God.
No, yeah, I was just going to say these are parts of the industry that people
Don't know about.
have no clue about, right? The testing, the sponges, the periods.
I think the testing is probably the most important thing that people need to know about.
Without the testing, there is no industry.
Well, that, and people have this misconception that we're, trashy, or that we.
Oh, I am though.
Not me.
Well, I actually have less sex now than I did before porn.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a tool now. I use it for work. So,
Oh no, you've gone to the dark side.
Yeah.
I want money. You're right. Your vagina just talks in. I want money. Give
no,
me money.
no.
Must
If I
feed
do,
the
okay,
hole.
so
Yeah.
to be fair, I do have sex off camera occasionally, but if I do have sex off camera, it is never with a civilian. It is always with talent, and they are always tested, currently tested.
So your boyfriend's in the industry.
I have no boyfriend.
Okay.
I also don't have a girlfriend,
Duly noted.
and I am bisexual.
Are you truly bisexual?
I'm truly
So
bisexual.
we've talked about this before. Again, refer to the previous episodes, and we've learned that in order to truly be bisexual,
Mm-hmm.
you crave women 50% as much, equal on the scale
Pretty
that you
much.
do men.
I like to feel like sexuality is more of a sliding spectrum, a sliding scale. Some days it's more 70-30, 60-40, but for the most part, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, some days I wake up and I want nothing more than to cuddle with a girl and then go down on her for an hour.
Me too.
And then sometimes I wake up and all I can think about is riding a dick
Okay.
until I squirt everywhere, then licking it up.
Oh, you were waiting for the.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yes, me too. Pound me too. Yeah.
That actually sounds better than hashtag.
Well, I mean, if you're old like
Pound
me,
me too.
that's how you say that.
Don't
symbol.
say that. You're 1 year younger than me.
What?
Yes. Yes.
What?
you're-
Oh,
I
man.
wasn't joking. You are 1 year younger than me.
That's not good.
Baby,
That's
you're
okay, you've never guessed it.
85 years old. I don't believe it.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
You look
Yeah.
amazing.
You look
for a
great for being
senile
an
woman. Yeah.
octogenarian.
I signed a deal with the devil, and
Wow.
she's fabulous, by the way. And she says hi.
Oh. All right. Look forward to seeing her shortly.
Nice.
Wow, that's crazy. You're a year older than me.
Yeah, I'm 32 years old.
Holy shit.
Sorry, I said your age, but
No, I don't care. Nobody's gonna believe you anyways.
thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, on both ends. That you're that old and that I'm that young.
I think you're supposed to say the other way around. Wow. No. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Well, she looks young. I look
She
old.
was young. Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, do you have any other hobbies? What you said as a professional? So you're just considering in the business?
Yeah.
The professionality of the business.
Yeah. Outside of work, I sing, I write, I read, I do yoga, I jog and run. I used to practice Krav Maga. I need to find a new place to do that in LA. And yeah, I'm really active in
There's
my
not
family.
tons of places in LA that do that.
I'm sure there are, but I haven't found any really good ones. And with certain things going on right now, it's just not the right time.
What is it? What are we talking about?
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga.
Breaking bones.
It's
Yeah.
it's a form of self defense.
But it's exercise from
Yeah.
self-defense.
From
Yeah.
Israel.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
form of self defense. It's kind of like by any means necessary type thing.
Gotcha.
It's like a brutal ass
Yeah.
Yeah.
martial
My
art.
favorite is Drunken Monkey.
You kind of like
Yeah, it's erratic. And,
yeah.
yeah, everyone's like, okay, I don't even want to fight that guy.
So what other thing were you surprised about the industry besides the testing thing? Because I think the majority of people are surprised by that. They don't even.
So I think I'm not surprised by it, but I think a lot of people are surprised when they meet me and certain other talents. We have brain stems. We're not idiots. And in fact, it takes a lot of determined drive and intelligence to be able to do this be your own boss, disciplined to be able to be your own boss and be consistent and be successful. You can't be a ditidi and and be successful in this. You're here today, gone tomorrow.
That's a very good point. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot because you got to show up. You got to take care of yourself. You have to learn the rules and abide by most of the regulations. And
you got to think. Also, you got to think outside of the box. And
you're the business.
Yeah,
you are the business.
Any move you make, it has to be with business in mind. So sometimes, I want to go ahead and pop off at that person who's getting my order wrong 3 times in a row. Or like the person who's really rude to me, I really want to pop off on them, but because they may recognize me or know me, or someone behind me might hear me and recognize me, I have to keep in mind, like, I have an image to protect. I have a
you should have other motivations than
there's absolutely that, like, but some people
patience, young grasshopper.
Patience.
Go back to that Krav Maga, patience.
Krav Maga is not patient at all.
Well, you know what I mean. The discipline, like not to pop off.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I just mean when life kind of tries you in ways, you have to learn to like
patience.
Woosah it out.
I know she's Puerto Rican. And I'm not saying
fiery.
a general statement.
We're fiery.
But as somebody who knows the Caribbean and know people from Miami, I could tell.
We're hot-blooded. We're very hot-blooded.
A fiery
you can see it
Puerto Rican, man.
Yeah, we're freaky. We're Puerto Freaking. But, there are a lot of points where, with anybody, your patience gets tested and you just gotta learn to keep in...
And make no mistake, too, that, like, regardless of the motivation, like, it's the same thing as, like, people who donate to charity and then, like, brag about it. That's great. You still donated to charity. So, like, right, if you're worried about your image that you have to protect or whatever, you're still behaving accordingly, in a civil manner, regardless of your thought process.
And a lot of times it's for a reason. Like, for example, this actually happened, and you can ask Ralphie. I told him when I got here, before arriving here, my Uber driver asked me out.
Oh, nice.
No.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Let's welcome back to Ask a Porn Star Out on a Date.
Yeah.
Unprovoked.
I did not even ask at all. I had that long sleeve thing on. I'm on my phone, and he's just like, "You're very pretty. Thank you. Are you from here?" No.
Do you want to be?
I'm looking for a woman. I don't understand why women don't like men. I'm like, maybe thinking in my head, maybe because you're kind of clingy. It's kind of, obvious. And then by the end of the ride, he had asked me out and was kind of very insistent, like, but why don't you have a boyfriend? Why don't you like men? Why don't you? And I'm like, bro, like, can you stop? Like, enough.
Would you rate him?
I didn't. I haven't gone back onto the app yet.
That's completely
I got here
against
my focus.
policy, I'm sure. like to be doing all that type of shit.
I'm pretty sure.
But what was it? I mean, come on. What did it? Was he a handsome fella?
He had his mask on, so I couldn't really tell. And but there was, I don't know. I'm not interested in settling down right now. I'm so focused on my career. I'm a little older than most of the people in my industry, so I don't really have time to play games like that. I feel like I've dated a lot. I've been in long-term relationships. It's kind of not my thing right now. Right now, it's just focused, time to work.
Well, I was going to ask, how would a guy go about asking you out? But I guess he'll just have to wait for the time.
I mean, maybe till the right time. Look, the easiest way to ask me out is to get me to laugh. If you can make me laugh and if you can teach me something on top of it.
You like dad jokes, do you?
Stop it.
Oh, it worked.
You're already getting it. You already know you're getting it.
You got to be in the industry, though.
You got to be in the industry.
I'm tested.
You can't be
Step one.
And tested. You can't be a civilian. And
what if the civilian is tested?
Still, I don't trust it.
Well, now hold on. Now you have to clarify because you said you've made content a bunch. Now, a lot of content creators and people who are shooting for these other websites.
They're civilians, yes.
Right. So how do you go about...
The ones that I've worked with have long-standing professional careers.
Okay.
They've been in the industry and they've shot with companies before. They have some credibility to their name because, realistically, I'm a woman, and if I show up to so-and-so's house, it can be scary. It can be intimidating. So, I know I look so fearsome and crazy. I look so intimidating, in this little bright pink dress, but...
No, come on. You really think you look intimidating?
No,
well, you look cute.
Thank you.
So yeah, so you don't escort then, right? If you're concerned about going to somebody's house, or,
Right? No, I don't.